Come in. Hello. Thank you for coming in when I asked. Here, take a seat. I hope my office wasn't too hard to find. They sort of have me out of the way here. I was going to talk to you in class yesterday, but it seems you missed it. Again. Listen, you're such a wonderful student. Having you in my class has been one of the highlights of my semester. You get along with most everybody. You always make sure everybody feels included in group conversations. The work you do turn in is always impeccable. But yet, despite all that, you're failing my class. And I think both of us know the reason why. It's your absences. In the beginning of the semester, you did great. You attended every class and were always on time. But slowly, you started to miss more and more class days. And I'm sure you've realized this, but organic chemistry is very intensive. And with only a few more weeks left in the semester, I'm afraid you might not pass. And you don't have to tell me, but I would like to know what's got you missing all these days. To be honest, I'm worried about you. See, I've grown quite fond of you in this short time we've had together. When I look at you, I see a bit of myself looking back. It's like looking at myself from a time in college. Although, compared to you, I wasn't nearly as bright. I wasted my first few semesters messing around with friends and dodging my work. I forgot to drop out of it and ended up failing my first class in only my second semester. But eventually I got to the point where I needed change, and I had to bring upon that change. Honestly, that's probably why I fell in love with teaching. Seeing that change in my students. Although, none of that is relevant to you, I suppose. Now, listen. To be fair with you, I already know why you're missing class. I've done a bit of my own homework, and I know you've been working overtime. You're picking up shifts you shouldn't be, and it's interfering with your abilities to come to class. Also know you're living on your own, barely making ends meet with your current salary, so it does make sense why you'd want to pick up extra hours. But what you need to realize is that your wonderful self deserves more than that, more than working paycheck to paycheck. That's why I have two offers for you. One is for a chance to TA for my class next semester. I'll pay you more than you make now, and all you need to do is show up. How can I afford that? Let's just say I have my own ways. But that still leaves us one problem. You will not pass my class this semester. As things are right now, even if you did the rest of the assignments and got all A's on them, you still wouldn't pass. Yes, even if you aced the final exam, I try not to weigh the final too heavily to make my class more focused on classwork. But for you, that's the problem. Wait, don't tell me that was your plan? To just study the last couple of days, ace the final, and run off with the credit? No, it's nothing. It's just for a highly intelligent student as yourself, that was quite an oversight. It seems even you have a reckless side. Bad? No, not at all. In fact, that makes me even more fascinated with you. Anyways, I'm off track. How are we going to get your grades up then? Well, I'll just give you a lot of extra credit. That, along with getting higher marks on the rest of the assignments and the final, should be enough to boost you to get a C, which is required to pass this course. Why am I being so generous? Well, as I said before, I've taken quite a fascination with you. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you choose where to sit. Everything is interesting to me. In fact, you could say I'm a little obsessed with you. Nay, more infatuated with you. I'm in love. Hmm. That face isn't a face of disgust. You seem shocked, but almost a little flattered. Tell me, what are you feeling right now after I professed my love to you? You don't know. What a generic answer. You don't know. Well, I'll tell you what I feel right now. I feel excitement. I feel invigorated. Now that I think about it, I never told you what that extra credit was. Fall in love with me. Again, what a face. It's one I need to see every day. A face I want to see next to me while we sleep. That face of yours. So, what do you say, darling? Will you take me up on my offer? Not the answer I was looking for. I'll ask you again. Will you accept? Wonderful, dear. That's all I need. You trying is all I want because I'll make sure you fall for me, just as I have for you. Of course, I'll take care of you well, make sure you feel loved in a way you've never been loved before. I live quite a nice life, and I want you to live the same. We should celebrate our union. May we share a kiss? That got a reaction out of you. Why the look of shock? Could it be you think that this kiss is a big deal? I'll tell you right now, a kiss is only the beginning. There will be so much more to come. So be prepared, darling. There, see? Not so bad, is it? It seemed maybe you even enjoyed it a little. My, coming on strong, are we? Well, it seems you've got a taste and now you want more. You're so beautiful, darling. But, darling, we shouldn't continue any further today. I want to savor our relationship. I want us to go through each step properly and enjoy each and every moment of it. So for now, we must stop. And about the extra credit, the school won't find out unless one of us tells them about it. So we're going to keep this little secret between us. Okay, darling, I know you have class soon, so you should get to them. One last thing, however. Put in your 2 weeks tonight. You'll no longer need that job.